Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think. Y'all, why do Kimmy continue to try to get buck wild with Miss Nell? Watching this clip of Kimmy tell Nell she don't need another woman telling her what to do, it's safe to say that Kimmy does not like Miss Nell. I don't know what Miss Nell did or said to Kimmy to make her dislike her, but Kimmy does not like Miss Nell. I wonder, is it because Kimmy is so infatuated and got her own little crush on Martell? Maybe she think because Nell decides not to go against Martell, maybe Kimmy thinks that Miss Nell may have a crush on Martell. I don't know, but something triggers Kimmy with Miss Nell to the point where she can't contain herself. She doesn't get disrespectful or she doesn't get bold with any other cast except for Miss Nell. And because this is not her first time that Kimmy has gotten disrespectful to Nell, yeah, it's safe to say that she does not like her. Because remember when Miss Nell was going back and forth with Tisha about not getting an invite to the Black Expo, and everybody had their concerns and they were voicing their opinions about the expo, and Kimmy, she decided to host a follow-up meeting for everyone to express their concerns and give feedback. But Kimmy did not invite the Fletchers to that meeting, and I believe she didn't invite them on purpose. It seemed like Kimmy all of a sudden became the spokeswoman for the Scotts, and she met with Miss Nell after the follow-up meeting for the Black Expo. She met up with Miss Nell to let her know that she didn't invite her to the meeting and that she didn't invite her because she wasn't needed. And in my opinion, that was to let Miss Nell know that the Fletchers would never be accepted or welcomed into their circle. Nell didn't read the room. She should have listened to Kimmy when she was saying, I didn't think you were needed. That's why I didn't invite you. Now, I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Because the Fletchers, they were speaking with the Scotts 1.0 about attending their expo. They wasn't speaking with Kimmy, Maurice. They were speaking directly to the Scotts. But it was Kimmy that all of a sudden that picked up the task to disinvite the Fletchers to the follow-up meeting. Why didn't Marceau or Tisha take on their own task of either bringing the Fletchers in to the meeting or not inviting them? Why did the task all of a sudden be handed off to Kimmy? Why did she become the spokesperson for the Scotts? In my opinion, because neither the Scotts 1.0 nor 2.0 really likes the Fletchers and they don't want them around. The Scotts picked Kimmy to handle Miss Nell because they know that Nell is a firecracker and Tisha is not up for the task. Miss Nell would annihilate Tisha. And Kimmie's a MFer. Because regardless of what we're shown throughout Love and Marriage Huntsville, the way Kimmy behaved towards Nell, that's her real character. Which is why the Scotts, why they put her out there, why they gave her that task. But I'm not surprised, because the Fletchers, they came on Love and Marriage Huntsville by way of Melody, everybody's number one ops, which automatically made the Fletchers the ops to the Scotts. Not to mention that the Fletchers came on Love and Marriage Huntsville blazing with their family dynamics, to the point the viewers were saying the Fletchers needed their own show. And with the Scotts at one point thinking that they would, that it would be them who got their own show. But it seems like the people wasn't buying into their fake storylines, because, you know, they got this little contract with Carlos where they don't have to show their real lives. So who wants to follow them? So to make up for not getting their own show, the Scotts have been trying to kiss up to Carlos doing his dirty work, trying to get Melody kicked off of Love and Marriage Huntsville in hopes if Melody goes, Martell will follow. And in the meantime of trying to get Melody and Martell removed, the Scotts have made a pact, and they are moving on Love and Marriage Huntsville as if it's an elimination reality show. They view everybody as competition. That's why they don't have anything else to do, because they have a contract in place where they don't have to show their true reality. But everybody else's reality is fair game, which gives the Scotts leverage to use all the antics and all the, everything that they need to use to go up against and handle every last one of their cast members. They're trying to eliminate everybody, because the Scotts, they believe that Love and Marriage Huntsville is their show. And that's why they are putting themselves or viewing everybody else, all the other cast, as competition to them. That's why the Scotts, they love to insert themselves in whomever storyline just to say that they can, just so they can get airtime, trying to get close to the cast. They always trying to make the cast think that they're friendly and concerned, but actually they're getting close to find a way to undercut them. They want to find out their weakness, what they're doing, what they're mad at, who they're mad at. Help them talk behind the scenes, help them bring their story out, because they're gaslighting the cast, and then sit back and play victim anytime anybody filming and coming against them, they play victim, because they view everybody as a target. Martell got the Scotts in good with Melody, and Martell and Melody got them on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And the Scotts got Martell in good with Ariane. And Marceau, he was playing both Martell and Ariane, playing nice with Ariane Yuckmouth, so she don't expose the Scotts. And that's only for Martell to continue his relationship with her. But now that everything that can come out to trigger Martell or to hurt Martell, to trigger Melody and hurt Martell, Melody's not moved by it anymore. So now the Scotts have distanced themselves from Martell, and they claim to have lost all respect for Martell when they never had any to begin with. But it was all good as long as they needed him. But now he's a loose cannon. Now it's no respect there anymore. And Stormy, she played herself as well with the Scotts. She thought she was doing something big, or going against Melody, teaming up with the Scotts, getting friendly with them, just because they invited her to be part of their Black Expo after Melody opted out. See, she didn't realize that she was an afterthought. Had Melody signed on to be a part of that expo, Stormy wouldn't have been even an afterthought. Stormy thought Tisha was her friend because she was sitting around allowing Stormy to call Marceau bees and stuff. But what happened? Tisha let that go, made Stormy think that she's a weakling, that she's a crybaby, she's so soft. And when Stormy let her guard down, what did Tisha do? She did a whole copyright on Stormy and her business. And Stormy didn't do anything about it because Tisha got Stormy feeling sorry for her. And Stormy was like, I'm going to let it go. But then they get down to the reunion, and Tisha tore Stormy behind up. But that's the Scotts way. I'm not even going to bring up the way that they used Kiki. Rest in peace or whatever. But yeah, I'm not even going to bring up the whole Kiki incident because we all know the story. And it was sad. And the Scotts, they spare no one. They don't care. They set the people up, they use them, and then they expose them and make them feel less than low. And that's what they did to Kiki. So the Fletchers, they think because they're getting invites to hang out at Black and hang out with the Scotts, that these people actually like them. The Scotts, they don't like anybody. The Scotts will accept whatever money they can get from whomever while still looking for ways to undercut you and embarrass you all at the same time. People just keep overlooking everything that the Scotts have done, and they continue to blame Melody for everything. But people keep taking a blind eye to whatever the Scotts are doing, as if we're not watching the same show. Melody only responds to what these people are doing to her. The Scotts, they recruit all of the new people, suck them in and being extra nice and shoulder and, getting close to them, getting all up in their business. And the people, they they think at the time the Scotts not that bad, the Scotts this, and everybody have the same concept of Tisha. They think Tisha is a weakling. They think Tisha is people feel sorry for Tisha because of her marriage. Tisha is not weak. Yes, she's weak to Marcel, but she's not weak. She played that role, the damsel in distress, so everybody else can feel sorry for her, help her out. Because everybody already know that Marcel is an asshole. Tisha is not weak at all. She's Wanda's daughter. She played a little nice and little submissive person. That's not Tisha at all. Tisha is Wanda's daughter. These Scots, they don't mean anybody no good. They see everybody as an ops. They use everybody that they can. That's why I don't understand how the Fletchers don't see this. But anyway, like I stated, Kimmie, she has never been more realer than the way she keeps coming for Nell. That's the true Kimmie. Marcel has stated several times that it be mostly Kimmie sayings and jokes and stuff that he uses on the show. But because production wants Kimmie to be viewed as a certain way, they edit her stuff out. But every now and again, they will show the not so cool, calm, and collected Kimmie. That person that keep getting bucked with Nell, that's Kimmie. Kimmie is an MFer. But the Fletchers trying to be included in the Scots circle, it's not going to work. Because the Scots does not let anybody in. Destiny, she thinks she's in. She's not in. She's just part of their strategy. Destiny does not like Melody. That's an advantage for the Scots. But they know the Scots are watching Destiny just as well. You know, keep your enemies closer. They know that Destiny and Martell are two peas in a pod. So they have to play it cool with Destiny. Destiny not all the way in. She thinks she's in. But then again, Destiny is not, to me, she's on nobody's side but herself. She's not really on Martell's side. Because if it came down to Destiny taking up for Martell, Destiny's going to choose her. She's going to go wherever the money resides. But the Fletchers, they should have stayed close to Melody and not been trying to be included with the Scots. They should have got the Scots memo the first time around when Kimmie did not invite them to the follow-up expo meeting. And then she had a little one-on-one with Nell. That was to let her know, you're not getting in this circle. That's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.